Hello and welcome to my channel, DIY with Aurea. Today is another episode of What Would You Make? Let me go ahead and show you my first wood project. I went to a garage sale and I purchased this for $2 and it is solid wood. This section here is a chalkboard, so I'm not going to be using that, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. It left some residue in the back section, but I am sanding it off. So I sanded it really nice, and once I saw that it was nice and smooth, then I came in with some chalk paint and I am going to be giving it one entire coat. Oops, sorry, not in quite that order. I have to remove all of these little hooks. I'm also going to be painting those later on. So I have this mineral color. I am going to be giving it 2 coats and I will be painting the entire piece. The 3 little hooks that I took off, I went and I painted them in white, and now I went on and I placed them back into place. And of course with white chalk paint, I'm going to be distressing the entire piece. I'm going to heavily distress it. I purchased these little flower pots at the Dollar Tree and they made out of cardboard. I am going to be painting 2 of them with white chalk paint only because I'm going to be adding some burlap ribbon and I don't want the color of cardboard to penetrate through. I just wanted to make sure that it looks nice and white. I took 2 pieces of this burlap and I cut it off camera. Now I'm going to go ahead and place it in place with plenty of hot glue. I decided to put this baker's twine all around the flower pot only to make it look like it's nice and cohesive or finished. I just think it looks nicer this way. You let me know in the comment section. Do you think it's better with this little baker's twine around it or without? I mean, I definitely like it with. And I'm going to also do the same thing to the bottom section, but that one I'm going to be placing one that I purchased from Temu and it is braided. And I'll be making 2 flower pots exactly the same. As you see, I'm going to be adding some floral in the inside, and then in the outside I took 2 little flowers and I placed them right on front. Look at how gorgeous this looks. So this one fell apart, but no big deal. Hot glue, and then I'll put the other piece that fell, and this is it. Look at how easy. I'm going to put these 2 to the side. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and work on a beautiful burlap bow. This is already put together. I'm going to go ahead and tuck in those tails, and then with plenty of hot glue, I'm going to be gluing it right on top of the neck of the cutting board. But before I do that, let me go ahead and add this little ribbon right here in the middle just so it could look like it's nice and tucked in. And of course, we're doing that with plenty of hot glue. Then after that, with more hot glue, we'll be placing it now this time for real on the cutting board. I also have this burlap rose, I think it is. That one, oh my god, I wish I could find some more at the Dollar Tree. So now with plenty of hot glue, we're going to be gluing it right here. And then, you know, those beautiful flowers that I just finished talking to you about. Look at this, how gorgeous. Oh my god, this gave it just that perfect touch. And this is it, my dear friends. Let me show you how I decorated. I hope you enjoy this one. For this next project, I took this little basket from Dollar Tree and I'm going to go ahead and disassemble it. And then I also have this picture frame. I'm thinking about cutting a circle and then of course gluing it right on the picture frame. This is going to turn out absolutely gorgeous. I didn't do much to it. All I did was cut a piece, then trace it, and then cut it with my scissors. I had to use some scissors that, you know, would work for this. And these scissors did, well, miracle. It did cut it. And then with plenty of hot glue, I glue it around this beautiful picture frame. All these items you can probably still find at the Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue it right there. And that circle is not perfect by far. Trust me, it's not. Once that was done, I added a rose in the center of this frame. And that is it. Let me show you the final reveal. For our next project, these are some of the items that I'm going to be using. I found some of the things in the Dollar Tree and some at a garage sale. Now, this wood plaque is not wood, but the beads are wood, so I consider this part of the what would you make. This little metal plate, I purchased it at a garage sale. And then those little cardboard flower pot, I cut them into two. And then this ribbon, burlap ribbon, I'm going to cut it and I am going to be fraying it. I'm also going to be gluing it right on that vase or flower pot. Today's video is part of an open collaboration, What Would You Make? And it is being hosted by Rustic and Lace DIY along with Divine Designs. And our guest host this month is Farmhouse Frigoli. I'm going to be leaving all of these channels down in my description box along with a playlist. Please make sure to go ahead and visit these talented creators. They have a lot more inspiration for you. And don't forget to subscribe and like to their channel. And now, as you can see, I am gluing this ribbon, this burlap ribbon, across with plenty of hot glue. And then once this is done, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be gluing it to the plaque with, again, plenty of hot glue, just as you see here. And remember I said I was going to make two of them? Well, here it is. But I'm not satisfied. I think I'm going to take a little bit of jute cord. This one I bought at Temu and it is braided. So I'm just going to go ahead and place it right on the flower pot and I'll be doing that to both of them. And now, my dear friends, it is time to add some floral and then this will be it for this project. I am totally in love with this. It's on my wall and I like it. And I hope you like it too. I have two more of these frames and I have these little corner borders that I love. I purchased these at Temu and I've been using them lately. So with some hot glue, I'm gonna go ahead and place them right inside the frame. Of course, using hot glue, and I'm gonna be doing that to both of the frames. And these were some more projects, nice and easy to make. And it looks so classy at the same time. I also have some mirrors that I've had for I don't know how many years. I'm gonna go ahead and place them right in the middle of the frame, and I'm gonna be using a lot of hot glue because I don't want this to fall apart. I also want to take this moment to say thank you for stopping by. I truly appreciate your presence. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would hope that you consider joining us. Also, be sure to check out the playlist down below for more inspiration. And like I said before, I made 2 of these. They are so gorgeous. I have them in my bathroom and they look classy. I hope you enjoy it. And if you decide to make one of these, you can also paint the frame whatever color you desire. Well, I hope you enjoy this one. And if you do, don't forget that big thumbs up. This wood stick, of course, I found it in my garage. I brought it inside and gave it 1 coat with black chalk paint. I was about to say white. Yeah, okay. So once it's completely covered, I came in with my hot tool. And of course, I'm going to be drying it quicker. These are 2 wood beads that I took, painted them in white, glued them together, and now I'm adding this yellow ribbon in the middle. I'm going to be creating a little flower pot. I also added the same ribbon on both of the corners of the stick. And for this one, I'm adding a little bit of glue over here because I'm going to be placing a little bead right here in the middle. I have these half beads. I'm painting them in yellow. Once done, then I'll be gluing them with hot glue to the stick. And as you can see, I have 2 gnomes. I already glued it to the piece of wood along with the beautiful little flower pot that we just created. And this is it for this project, my dear friends. I'm going to be gluing this across the stick, and I think this looks absolutely gorgeous. I also want to thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. It means the world to me. If you have not subscribed, I would love for you to join my family. And if you like this video, don't forget that big thumbs up. Don't forget to visit the playlist for more inspiration, and I will see you in my next video. Adios.